We are now joined by the one middleweight world champion and the newly crowned one light heavyweight world champion, the man himself, Reinier De Ridder. How's that feel, my man?
It's all right, man. It's all right. I'm a little tired. It was one hell of a battle, man. Respect to Aung, great fighter, great champion. I'm just happy it's over, man.
First one will go to Jay Anderson of Cage Side Press.
A quick question to start. Is that the traditional post-fight snack?
No, usually it's just a lot of beer, but the beer's not cold yet, so we'll start with a little bit of a snack.
Fair enough, man. I want to start with the fight itself. You didn't get to finish tonight, but you did go the distance with a one-sided performance. Are you happy with how things turned out? Yes,
I'm happy. It's fine this way. I would have preferred choking him out, but I got close a couple times, but this is only... It's cool to show that I can go 5 rounds. It's cool to show that that I got the cardio, the stamina, that I can take guys down every round and show my heart, my will on 6 days' notice against a much heavier guy, much improved Aung. So I'm content with what happened. Yeah.
Did you really feel the weight difference in there tonight at light heavyweight?
It was very strong this time, and it was a lot stronger than last time. Last time he did everything. His defense was very sound as well, but his defense got even better, and he got a lot stronger. So yeah, it was a bit of a struggle this time. Yeah.
And Aung La says he's done with light heavyweight. He's going to go to middleweight. You called out the heavyweight champ, Brandon Vera. Now he has a title fight we don't know the result of yet against Arjun Buehler, but does that call out stand regardless of who holds the title?
Yeah, why not, man? Would be cool if it's Brandon Vera, because he's been the champ for a while, and so it'd be cool to take it from him. But why not, man? 2 belts is nice, but 3 belts is better, right?
The next question will go to Nick Atkin of South China Morning Post.
Oh yeah, it was an impressive performance. You know, I wanted to talk about that Brandon Vera call out because we just had Aung in here, and Aung thinks that Brandon might be a tough matchup for you just because of his wrestling skills and his takedown defense and the height. He's bigger than Aung. Yeah, how do you think you match up with Brandon stylistically?
That's what they always say, man. Everybody's a tough matchup before they enter the cage with me. Yeah, he's a great striker. His wrestling is all right, but it's not on my level. So it'll be cool, man, to fight for history again, fight for my legacy. I hope we can make that happen.
Aung said he thinks that he could beat you. You know, he's not closing the door on that. You know, he could still make improvements. Do you see if there's any way he could ever beat you, or do you think it would go like this every time?
Well, he definitely improved in 6 months, so he's a much better fighter than he was 6 months ago. All the respect to him. He's a grinder. He got a lot better, a lot stronger. So, as I said, man, I respect the guy like no one else. But I'm happy to put this to bed, man. 2 wins, it's done.
And we're on TNT primetime from one belt collector in AEW, Kenny Omega. You're becoming a bit of a belt collector now in one championship. You know, how much do you think this is going to do for your whole star power and in MMA and just your whole reputation from being maybe a bit of an unknown a year ago? Now you got 2 titles.
It's all right. It would be nice to grow a little bit, but that's not the goal, man. The goal in my mind is to be the best, and I've did it again. And I hope to keep on doing that. That's the most important thing. It's nice to get some star power, some fame, but it's all right. It is what it is.
The next question will go to Leon Jennings of Asian Persuasion MMA.
I spoke to you before. I think you said you thought you'd have more trouble getting him down to the ground.
Yeah.
Feeling you were more confident you could submit him quicker. It was almost kind of the opposite way around. You got him down so quickly beginning every round. Yeah. And then he survived. Were you so kind of surprised the way the fight played out like that?
Yeah, I was a little sloppy, to be honest. I got him in the darts, I got him in the side choke, I got him in the rear naked choke, and I just didn't get it all the way. But I'm happy the way it unfolded. This bout is going to teach me a lot of tape to watch back, and to evolve my game even further. So I'm happy that I got this challenge this time.
Because you were sitting on a beach with your family a week ago, did you kind of have a little bit of a sense of nothing to lose here, which may have helped you as well?
I got an undefeated record to lose, man. That's the most important thing to me. This has been the goal since the start. I want to be the best. I want to beat everybody who's in front of me. So every bout is as important as the last one.
Did you have the call out there, the heavyweight champion in mind beforehand, or was that something you just sort of afterwards?
Yeah, I kind of planned on it. Yeah.
Had it planned. And how do you see it going? Brandon Vera versus Arjun Bhullar.
I see Brandon Vera winning, but let's see what happens. You know, I'm excited to see the match.
Thank you, Leon. The next question will go to Chris Mancuso of Tops Off Sports.
What kind of mental preparation goes into taking a big title fight like that? I know you've defeated him before, but coming in on such short notice, was there anything different, you know, as going into a fight, you know, where you've had a full camp? What kind of extra measures did you have to take?
It was very different this time. So I put in a lot of focus, a lot of work in the mental department. I do a lot of breath work with the Wim Hof method. And I do a lot of meditation as well, way I call thought selection. I always do this, but it was a little harder this time. So I didn't have enough time. I didn't have a lot of time to specifically prepare myself for this match. And to be honest, it was a little harder to be as excited for the first time fighting, if you understand. Not to be arrogant or whatever, but I kind of did it before, so it was hard to get up again and be as motivated and as focused as the first time.
Awesome. And last question for you. What kind of whiskey is in that glass there, my friend?
It's the only one I could find on Foodpanda.
Congrats, champ. Good fight.
Reinier, talk to us about that struggle to find motivation for this one. Do you feel like that empty arena has something to do with it? You're motivated by the crowd and...
To be honest, if there's people in a crowd, I usually block that out anyway. So I'm not too focused on the people around. But it was mostly just doing it again with Aung, not having the proper time to get my mental stuff in the right position. But come on, I shouldn't complain. I put another belt on the shoulder. It is what it is.
This next one will go to Dylan Bowker.
Just curious because you mentioned the Wim Hof method there and just, you know, presumably having a measured control of the cardiovascular framework from that. I'm curious, how much does that inform your composure and endurance in MMA competition?
It's one of the most important aspects of my cardio game. So I do the breath work every day, and I use it when I walk out. If you watch back my walkouts, I use the breath work to get my body ready to go. And then between rounds, I use the breath work as well to recover. I had the honor to meet Wim a few months ago, and I'm very grateful for the stuff he's put out. It's for everybody. I would advise everybody to check that out.
Yeah, and you mentioned the walkout. How much did the Roy Jones Jr. fire up, you know, workout when you were coming out there? Because that was getting me fired up even. Yeah,
man, I love that song. So I don't try to play it too much in camp so it doesn't get too old. But every match I play it during the walkout. So when I'm backstage and I hear it go, I get a little bit excited to go fight.
Reinier, this question is from Fight Game Asia. The question is this: you have such a robust style that just works. Do you try to change that by improving on your striking, or are you hesitant to change anything?
No, I think I showed some of my striking as well. It didn't land a strike on the feet. I popped him a few times. I always focus on the striking, but the goal is to showcase my jiu-jitsu. That's what I'm about. That's what I represent. That's what I love. So I'm always there to show that part of my game.
Reinier, this last question is from Conan Altatis of Conan Daily. Conan, please go ahead.
Who are the people that you want to thank for helping you prepare for this historic victory?
I've got so many people around me, man. So many people I love, so many people supporting me. I got Gegard Mousasi as one of my main training partners, who I look up to as a fighter. He's taught me so much about the stand-up game, about the wrestling. This guy is a true legend of the sport. And let's say he's a huge part of my success. The people around me, my coaches, Haroon, Hessel, Peter was here. His match didn't materialize this time, but he is one of the best fighters in the world, and he'll show it next time. My wife, my kids, I'm just happy to make him proud again.
Message to Aung La N Sang, please.
I've spoken to him a few times now. I forgot. I forgot one more. My coach Haroon. He couldn't make it to the match. He's here in Singapore, but some stuff happened and I couldn't make it to the match. He's in the hospital here right now. A huge part of my game, my success as well. So a message to Aung. I've spoken to him a couple times now in passing, and he's a legend. He's a great fighter. I respect the hell out of him, but I never want to see him inside the cage again.